Greetings, America. We have a moral conflict going on in this country. We have the illegal immigrant crossing over the border and the politician turning a blind eye. It's shameful. I understand America is a land of immigrants, okay, but my ancestors did it the hard way. They got on a boat. They came over here. They got a job. They learned English. The illegals are doing it the easy way. They're getting on a refrigerator rig with 100 others and going for 2 weeks without food and water, leaving their families behind for years. It's not fair, okay? And, you know, they're dumbing down our children in the schools, and these people are costing us $12 billion a year, okay? And when I call the library, it says press number 2 for English, okay? I should be pressing number 1 for English. This is the United States of America, and we speak English in this country. I don't like associating my language with a number 2. It doesn't make me feel good, okay? Now, to create cross-cultural understanding in this open, non-judgmental environment, I have invited an illegal immigrant herself. Perhaps she can shed some light on her struggle, and maybe I can convince her to take herself and her relatives and go home. Hello, and welcome to The Truth Report. What is your name?
When I first come to this country, everyone called me alien, so I just took on that name, and I kind of like it.
Oh, well, that's appropriate. You know, before we begin the formal interview, I'm just going to have to share something with you. I am offended by this T-shirt. Okay, you are not a pepper.
I'm a pipita.
No, you are not a pepita, okay? A pepper is an English word, and it's an American soft drink, and it's an American country, and you cannot be a pepper until you become an American citizen, okay? I'm a pepper. I know you'd like to be a pepper too, but you can't until you get a green card and you do it the right way. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ask you to take your shirt off.
But I just met you.
Yeah. Okay, you know, just cover it up. I'd appreciate it. It upsets me. Please cover it up. Thank you.
Oh, I have a present for you.
Oh, that's... Well, that's very nice of you, but we don't wear hats like this in this country, okay? Maybe a baseball cap with an American baseball team logo on it, you know. Maybe if I was in San Francisco, but I'm going to have to give it back to you. I'm sorry. It's not my style. How do you feel about coming to America and draining the resources and coming to what you think is a free-for-all lunch buffet?
$4 billion borrowed from China for a war of choice.
Excuse me?
Maybe that has something to do with draining your resources.
Excuse me, Iraq, it was not a war of choice. That was a war of necessity. We had to go over there and get an evildoer and get rid of the WMDs, even though we knew pre-war that there were no WMDs. Hans Blix, the UN inspector, said there are no WMDs, but just to be sure, we need 6 more months. But we couldn't trust him. He was Swedish. You can't trust people that come from a godless country like Sweden, where they have low-income housing for the homeless and low crime and high taxes and free education and free health care. You cannot trust a Swede. Trust me, okay? And besides, Iraq has been a huge success, okay? The fact that I am sitting in this studio and I am not blown up, that is a success.
I come for success.
I'm sure you came to America for success. Everybody does. But we want you to go home, and you're not welcome here. And take your relatives with you.
Eres una puta madre.
No, I don't speak Espanol, okay? I speak English, okay? And I'd appreciate it if you could speak English, okay? If I go to other countries in the world, guess what? They speak English. I go to your country, people speak English. They like English. You come to my country, you speak American. Understand?
Si.
Okay, I don't think you understand. You're not getting this. The first people to come to this country spoke English.
I thought the Native Americans first come to this country.
You don't understand history. Correct, but the first people to discover this country were from England, and they spoke English.
I thought Christopher Columbus discovered America and he spoke Spanish.
That's correct. That is correct. But the first people to colonize America spoke English. They came over from England. They saw the Native Americans. They saw that they'd lived here in this culture, their culture, for thousands of years. They thought they could improve it. They cut them their hair, gave them a bath, gave them a Bible, and they taught them English, and they've been happy ever since.
Do you know a guy named Jose?
Jose? No, I don't know. Of course.
Jose Diaz. He built your pool for you. He's my brother.
Oh, Jose. Yes, I do know Jose. Jose? Yes, but I didn't know he was illegal.
Yes, he is. That's why you paid him cash, remember?
No, I pay everyone cash. And I didn't even know he was Mexican. I thought he was just very tan. I would never hire an illegal, ever.
Oh, does that mean you don't want him to come back and finish your bathroom?
No, of course. Well, I mean, we'll talk about it after the show at my car, and the answer will be no, but meet me there afterwards. And I would never hire an illegal. Never.
Oh, so I shouldn't come back and clean your house and watch your kids like you asked me to?
I can't go on with this conversation, okay? Do you understand that I go down to the border on the weekends and hunt Mexicans for fun? Okay, I am a proud member of the Minutemen, and I hope I don't see you down at the border there. There's no telling what I would do to protect my country from illegal immigrants.
I wanted the American dream. The white picket pens and that and hot dogs and apple pie and Disneyland. It's a small world after all.
I understand you want the American dream. Everybody wants the American dream. But we cannot take care of everybody. We're busy policing the world.
How about the 4 million Iraqis that displaced from war?
There are no Iraqis displaced from war, okay? The Iraqis are jubilant and happy and living in their free country, okay? And you know, you being an illegal immigrant, you do not have the right to come into my studio and inform me about facts. I don't appreciate that.
Does anybody ever tell you look a lot like Ann Coulter?
I do? Me? Really? Are you serious? Wow, she has such great hair and she's so thin and thank you.
You have her essence.
I do? I really? Oh my God, that is so, you just made my day. You know, there is no Christian that slanders widows the way she does. Oh my God, I'm very moved. Thank you. You know, alien, I like you. When you become an American citizen, I'm going to hire you. You can come clean my floor. I hope I can still pay you $4.50 an hour. We'll make it $5.50, okay?
I will be charging $75 plus tips, and that includes the lap dance.
We'll discuss your price later.
I just want to sing a song for my brother. Jose, can you see?
That is not funny. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm going to have you arrested. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the Truth Report. That is not funny. I am your host, okay? You can see what's going on in this country. Libby Toots. Good night.